Yeah. Trip all big splash, baby, you can see it. Yeah. Strong. I ride it on a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Strong. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. I ride away. On a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Strong. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Strong, pocket full on repeat. Gotta count up and up and down. Pizza go about 100 miles. Battery room can't miss now. Standing tall, ready, always on go. Taking me to 10 pounds. P.O. said slow down, so I come away from the skip town. 16 was on underage, that's 12 shorter than a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said you right, no 10 times. I need like a man, even if your eyes don't dare to me. Cut down like a 36 with a shoe, nigga, that's a boss move. Don't be worried about the straw, dude. Do you and I'ma do I. So the boy got a pink job with a kid coat, that's a fraud guy. Girlfriend even took a beat, I was fresh, me, no quick fire. Kimmy went in the young face, put a ring on it in a lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee and I'm shooting three. Put sweat in it to the green. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me splash it. On a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Strong, gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. Put pocket full on repeat. I ride it well. Come from the border, emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Strong, gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. Put pocket full on repeat. Strong, second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my work. Blue walking through the air, no night flight. There was some people. Got one life to live, and I put 15 on all the hit the ground, running rabbit past the Usain Bolt. Don't like 2 finger signs so far out, can't be caught. 19 is crunch time, and send it home like a walk-off. AMG on steroids, there's a flex once with a nightmare. Coming full force, no one just know I don't fight fair. Good flight, no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot fair. Put the mic in the head, lock into them tap there. Short LCPR. What the hell are he need for? Took him to the water, wet him up. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm my own damn lifeguard. Been this with a wrist sharp. Right show me it once hard. Get skatebooks and I count hard. Play my hand for the W. Time told about who is who. They be on that who is who. I'm on the surfboard. I'm coming through. Strong.
What's up? This is your boy, Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella, ready to get the show started. Part 2 of this thing. Tell them what it's all about.
Well, hello, everybody. Before we get started, don't forget to on Instagram, on YouTube, Mr. Know-It-All on Facebook. If you want to send him some love, there's the information on the screen. But one other thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. But we are here tonight for part 2 of What is Love? Can any woman be satisfied? Is 2024 built on love, or are we all in trouble?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, Miss Lovejoy up in his house, up in this thing. Woo, this gonna be I guess it was a rough subject last time. It might be even rougher this time. I'm sure you done got your gear up and ready to go to war. I mean, not war, but, ready to get down.
It ain't nothing to do but to just talk about it,
Right. Nothing but do it. But, all right. Well, how they say, let's get into it. What's up, Rita? Up in his house, up in this thing. What's up? Let's go. We ain't do no subject last time, so I guess we're gonna start out with some subjects this time.
That's what you say. You saying love is a strong feeling of closeness, care, and attachment to someone or something.
Right. And I don't know if
We
people
love a lot of people then.
um yeah, I mean it's natural to have that conditional love for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have conditional love because they love somebody. Like it's a lot of people loved R. Kelly till he got in trouble. Then they ain't love him no more. It's a lot of people love P. Diddy. Whoa, his little outfit, Sean John, all that good stuff. Till he got messed up.
But is that the kind of love we're talking about tonight?
Well, I thought kind of like love in general, because even I put it this way. I remember, watching my sister a long time ago, and my older sister, she was in love with Michael Jackson, and she had never met Michael Jackson, but that feeling of closeness, care, attachment to someone. Oh, she had all of it. She had the Michael Jackson gloves. She had the Michael Jackson jacket. It was on her wall. She had Billie Jean and all the posters all over her wall. You went in there, you would thought it was a Michael Jackson strand. So, so love can come off in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Because how even if we say love in generalization, as in close up, it's people that love people so much they willing ain't never met them, breaking their house, go out them, do this, stalk them, all this old type of stuff. It's people that love people, and just it's a different kind of love. It might be a crazy kind of love, but I mean, it's people that love people, like you said, never met them, and this and that. It, love is a strange thing, and it's just a feeling. It's not nothing concrete, because if it was concrete, people wouldn't say they fell out of love. So love is not a concrete thing for everybody. Some people be in love for 10 years, 15 years. Some people be in love for a year. Some people be in love for 3 months.
Well,
Hell,
see,
I know
okay.
a cousin that'll be in love in 2 weeks. But you slang that word around enough, and then it stopped meaning what it used to mean. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you. So
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, you can be in love with somebody for 10 years, right?
Right.
So if you don't stick with that person, does that mean you don't love them anymore?
Um, it's going on what kind of love. Like I said, this new love. I looked up the definition one time. It was like 7 different loves. We did a show on this a long time ago with
I
all
remember.
the 7 different loves. So it's so many different loves. Which love is it? Because say I don't, just like Shaq ex-wife. Let me get over some. I don't hide behind your picture. Hey, it's like Shaq ex-wife. She was like, now she wrote a book and then said in there she never loved Shaq. So what is it? You understand what I'm saying? So a person can sit there and tell you they love you and all that, but really, do they really love you? Because what is love? How far do love go? How far do love stay? Why do people fall in and out of love with people? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because that means how you saying, if you in love with somebody, sometimes you forever in love with it. I don't think that's the case. I think some people be in love. Some people just got a cold heart. They in love with somebody, and maybe somebody did something to them, and then all of a sudden, their love is dead. They wouldn't care if they got ran over by a bus. You know what
Oh,
I'm
well.
saying? Tell them the truth.
Well, I can say that even if you say you don't care if they get ran over by a bus, right? I think that that person still have feelings for the other.
Yeah, but good or bad.
I mean, but feelings are
Some
feelings.
some people see people get killed to be thankful. Okay, what about this? The people that claim they love their husband and all that, and hired hitmen and hired people to kill them. I mean, they still. I mean, do they still love them?
Well, let me tell you, there are some things that happen in situation where you get people together, right? You love this person, you love them to death, you know? So if they can't have you to themselves, they may decide they want to take your life.
Mm,
You've seen that often.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've,
So, it is not that they don't love you, it's just that their selfishness take over. They don't want you happy with nobody else. They want to hang on to you and try to tie you down to them.
read what was nice.
Love is not conditional. It comes from people that are conditioned.
Mm.
Conditioned into what though, Angela?
Um, I'm trying to figure out when she said condition.
Conditioned, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was trying to
Um,
see is she saying condition like in
it might be in their condition because some people love people because they doing. I say a bomb at the store. Every time you come up, you get them $1 or $2 or something like that. So they love to see you. Every time they love to see you coming. They be
that's
like,
it
hey,
is just a
they
feeling,
know
right?
they're gonna get something, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes love ain't really like love. It's like they just out here just that's that fake love, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's that love that I'm talking about, that selfish love. People love what you can do for them. They
Yeah.
love what you're in their life for. Whatever you bring them, they love it. If they're okay, they feeling all right about what you putting down, they love it. Let somebody sway away from what you desire and what you want, then you don't love them no more. I love to play over there. I love to go over here. I love to do this. I love to eat this good food. If it's
Mm.
not what you want anymore, people are so selfish these days.
Just like somebody might love, spaghetti one year and then they don't fuck with it no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, love is conditional. Go ahead.
Okay, well, you kind of answered what you probably was saying. Angela said they are conditioned to thrive a certain way. When that person they're with no longer suits the conditions, they won't, they're gone. And that's what you're just saying. Yep.
and and,
And
and
and that's what I'm saying. Selfish decision. You doing this only for how you feel about the situation. So yeah.
Freddie said, "Love don't keep record."
Hmm.
Mhm. But one thing about the word love is it's so tricky. It's so tricky because you know a lot of people just say the word out and they don't mean it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing there. And I think the problem is we kind of force people to try to mean it. Sometimes people say, love you, and they be waiting on the person to say it back. You know what I'm saying? It's like you forcing that thing on there, and a lot of times it happens more than we see it, where somebody say it and they expect it back. It's the same thing when people do stuff for you, they expect the same treatment back. They don't understand that you might do something different for them then they might do different from you. But sometimes they want that same thing that they giving back. Like Joe said, I gave you $20, I want $20. And you be like, well, you gave me $20, but I changed your tap. You know what I'm saying? So, now I'm just saying, like, people might say this equal out. I probably can't give you the $20, but I can change your tire. You know what I'm saying? Or I can do
Hmm.
something for you. It's an exchange. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people got to look at it like that too. A lot of people ain't got the same thing to give, but they can exchange something that'll be just as much as that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead with that.
So you can see anything physically but emotions. We can prove it. Love even exists.
We can't prove that.
We
Prove it.
can't prove that love even exists. Yeah, thank you.
Right, right. Because yeah, because I done seen people like I put it away, and this gonna hurt, but I ain't gonna say no names, but they might know who I'm talking about. I remember talking to somebody, and they said if they loved one went to jail 2, 3, 4, 5 years, they said it's a wrap. I'm moving on. I can't even do 6 months a year like that. I'm moving on. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if somebody care real deep about you, and if they can bail out that quick, I mean, shit, that tell you how flawless the word love is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why it make it harder for a lot of people to love, because they see these actions being taken all the time. All right, go ahead.
Love is free, whether it's beneficial or actions. Love is a feeling.
Yeah, it's free, and just like they say, anything you get for free. Hey, look, it ain't worth it ain't worth that much if you get it for free. I see. I believe in like if you're gonna say love is earned, and it's something that's proven over time. You know what I'm saying? Like you can give love for free, just like when a child is born. You can give your love out free, and you can love that child for a long time. But that child or anybody else can cross you, and then you be like, "Whoa, what happened?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? And that natural love that was there, you be like, "Hold on, and just stay over there." You know what I'm saying, or something. But I mean, that can happen with anything, with brothers, sisters, all that. I done seen sisters fall out, don't mess with each other no more. I done seen a lot of people that should be loving each other. Brothers ain't talked to each other in 4, 5 years and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff can just go.
Easily. As I said, so if we can't see it, why believe it?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, love is just like here. I'm gonna do it. Love is just like Jesus. You got to believe in something. So I mean, that's what it is. Because believing in Jesus or in Christian or any religion is a belief. It's not an absolute fact. And that's the same thing with love. Love is not an absolute fact. It's something to believe in and to make you feel better about life and things, because you feel like this person was not. Because it is a certain type of love out there. Like, what I'm saying, there's dudes out there that's willing to die for their woman, and there's women that's willing out here to go heads up and die for their man. You know what I'm saying? So it is a certain kind of love out here. Is it built in everybody? I don't think so. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not.
I think it's less than, I think real love, probably about 10%. 10% of people probably have true love for, certain people. Or I say probably 20% of people might love the person they with. I don't even think is a lot more than that.
I can say yes, it's freely giving naturally.
Yeah. I mean, it's given naturally, but like I say, anything that's given freely, it can go just as quick. You know how they say, easy come, easy go. So you can think it's freely, but like I say, anything easy, and if it ain't earned, once you lose it, it really don't really hurt you that bad because it wasn't never it wasn't earned. You know, like if you with somebody for 2 weeks and y'all fall out and y'all go y'all separate ways, you like, okay, I mean it ain't no biggie. I just met a joker, this whoop de whoop. It was fun, why the little old curveball or whatever. But if you with a person, like you said, over 10 years and this and that, you're gonna catch yourself doing stuff that they would do, cook how they would do, move. A woman might even find herself trying to make it in at a certain time, and forget she ain't got no damn curfew no more. She can stay out as long as she want. You know what I'm saying? So it, you know what I'm saying? It just how you feel about it. Go ahead.
I know my love for my offspring will get somebody unalived. Just depends on who. Mine's conditional. He's saying for whatever situation it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's, like I was saying in that, we have a certain, like I said, we have a certain amount of love for certain people in our life that we probably willing to die for and this and that. But that same person that we willing to die for, if that person cross us in a certain kind of way, that love ain't gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You know what I'm saying? So then it'll be like, well, so I mean, it just something else when it come to that, because like I said, or just like if something happened to your child or something, you might have fell out, or your brother or whatever might have fell out. But if somebody else fuck with him, like I got a partner, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, only person can fuck with you is me." I'm the one dig out. So some people, even if y'all get to arguing or y'all what's name, they still don't want nobody else fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? It's still that tight thing like that.
okay. Romance will make a dummy out you. That's true.
Well, um, one thing I realize about how we say dummies and stuff like that, sometimes they keep a smile on their face though. And you know what I'm saying? So I mean,
I'll
whatever
catch
it is,
them.
because it's the same thing with a person loving Jesus and a person that like loving Jesus. Like it's according on you as an individual, and how happy some make you. If going to church or something, like it's some people that going to church is their life. You know what I'm saying? If they closed the church down, I remember when the church was closed while the pandemic was going on, it was people going crazy, having to, uh, having to watch it on TV or watch it on a little tablet or however they had to do it because they couldn't be in that what's name. And I remember when people started catching cold because people were so itching to get back in that seat of the church. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of pastors got a lot of people COVID and other stuff opening their churches anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because they like, God and protect you or this and that, or if you get too deep in it like that. So I feel like um, you can have um, sometimes being a dummy can be a happy dummy.
I mean,
Think
but
about
you
it.
still caught up in your feelings. That's
Think
what you're
about it.
doing.
When you watch somebody, we might call a person a dummy, ride the short bus or whatever, whatever. Sometimes you see them always smiling. They ain't sad. They ain't what's nothing because people treating them a certain kind of way all the time. They treating them with with grace and stuff like that a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So it's still you might feel like people that's a fool or this and that. Think about a fool, somebody who's um um staying on the positive, not with the negative, this and that. They stay with somebody 20, 30 years and hell, or somebody can probably say none of your children, yours, probably the 30th year. And that's when they probably catch a heart attack and die. But
Oh,
they
Lord.
all that time coming up when they thought all them kids being dumb and thought all them kids were there, even though he black as hell and he light skinned and this one skinny and this one tall, look like a basketball player, and the other one look like a dwarf. Ain't no way I walk in my house and start seeing kids jumping up out and don't looking at me. I'm like, baby, you know what? Mm-mm. We're gonna have a test come jumping off around here because some ain't right. but when I see some families and one dude supposed to be the daddy of all of them, I just say, okay. And I'm sure a lot of y'all say the same thing. What you think about that?
Well, hey, it is what it is.
I see some family photos, I'd be like, nope, y'all lying.
Because of
All
their grandparent genes.
right, go to the next one.
Love can be defined
Oh, I
Did
didn't
you
hear,
hear me?
I didn't hear nothing in
Okay. I saw like something was spooling. So
yeah.
love can be defined as a strong feeling of closeness and care for someone. It also can be described as a set of emotions and behaviors that include intimacy, passion, and commitment. People don't commit no more. Passion is not there. They just get it in and get on down. Intimacy, what is that? Do anybody know? Do you know what intimacy is?
I thought it was just sticking it in. My bad. Intimacy.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
that's what people think. Yeah. That's part of love is closeness.
so
So you right, it's just
so
being
go
close.
ahead. Go ahead, break down in hold on. Let's do this. Break down intimacy for dummies. See, that's a good thing about not being smart on everything. It don't bother you.
No, it doesn't. I think that intimacy is like something like a physical contact, sexual, emotional, intellectual, spiritual. Like you connect with that person. You have an
Oh,
intimacy with that person. Some people just get together and just bang bang and go ahead. That's your intimacy. That's what you got going
so,
on. That's
so
what you
you
got.
saying, in intimacy is more of a get along type thing. Like
Yeah. It's
you,
just like you being
yeah,
close. Like we're
you,
intimate. We be on this show together. We're intimate.
yeah, like you
You see, there's nothing sexual going on,
yeah,
right?
but we
You're
mesh.
intimate.
Okay, gotcha.
Hmm.
I'm gonna figure some of this stuff out. She said that.
Okay,
That's
but
right.
listen, we said passion. What is passion?
That might
I'm asking you. What's your version? We just said you said intimacy. You thought it was sticking it in. So what is passion?
passionately sticking it in. Okay. Okay, but serious. I'm trying to think. Hold on.
I think
Hey,
passion falls under the thing of lust. So you passionately sticking it in. So you're right. I wouldn't knock it.
all right. And then
Okay. What was your next one? Let me see. And commitment.
commitment is like say that do or die. A joker still there. That's what I call commitment. A joker ain't going nowhere.
For the
Come
good or the bad.
good or the bad, the better, or worse. You
Oh
know.
no, you doing marriage vow. No.
Well, I mean, okay, well, commitment on love is you commit to love this person even though you know they flaws. What about that?
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. See?
Like
I-
pledging to do something like in the future. Like, hey, I say I'm committed to you. That means right now and I'm later.
right, right.
Okay. Angela said this why baby mamas go crazy on their baby daddy.
I believe it. I believe it.
Never been that place.
Let me see. Next, come on with it.
So there are different types of love, including romantic love, which can be passionate or companionate, and the love of a mother, spouse, or food. You already covered that. You said spaghetti.
Right.
I love
That-
spaghetti, but those
See, I told you, you stood up there, you made me look crazy when I was talking about food
I
and
did
all that.
I did I did not make you look crazy. I didn't say anything
But that
because I
love,
agree with
that's why
you.
I say love be all over the place.
Love is everywhere.
Matter of fact, don't forget to hit them hearts and them love buttons and them like buttons and all that stuff. And
And share buttons
don't forget to like and share. Don't be scared. Don't
and
be
subscribe to
and
them on
subscribe
YouTube.
to the YouTube page and all that good stuff. Yep, all that. Okay, boom. One more for you. You see it?
Love, I see now, love can be both positive and negative. It is positive form, affection. In its negative form, love relativism. And that's true. And that's what I was talking about. Most people love selfishly. So
Mm.
many people love for their own desires, not what it can be or what it can grow to or make.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Yeah. Damn. Keep moving then. Let's do
Love can vary in intensity and change over time. It can be associated with positive emotions like happiness, excitement, and life satisfaction, but it can also lead to negative emotions like jealousy. I agree.
it. Alright.
Practice. Some philosophers describe love as a practice rather than a feeling or choice.
That's why I put it right there with religion.
And that's what most people do. They don't know what love.
Yeah, it's a practice. And people practice religion to me, and you can practice other stuff same way.
Yep.
What's up, Rhonda? Up in the his house, up in this thing.
You with that?
You said it again. Okay, you read that one already?
Love is a set of emotions or behaviors characterized by intimacy, passion, and commitment. It also involves care, closeness, protectiveness, attraction, and affection. Love is a set of emotions and behaviors characterized by intimacy. Okay, we know what intimacy is, passion. Do we know what passion is? And commitment.
Yeah,
It's
involving.
been a lot of passion and commitment in love, but okay. It involved care, closeness, protectiveness, attraction, and affection.
Yeah. See that
So a
I was,
lot of time you be attracted to what you want to stick it in, and that's what you said the passion was. You said I ain't saying
I'm
you
not. I'm not. I'm next one. Go ahead.
said you're interested in conversations and emotional connection. It's not just about the physical. You see them in your future plans, you can have a disagreement and your feelings towards them don't change. Is that true?
Yeah, I think what a lot of people don't realize about that little word you say love and all that stuff is it's for the good times and the bad times. So say if you call yourself loving somebody and then all of a sudden they make you mad, like you have it's 365 days in a year, right? And don't make one weekend of 3 bad days out of 365 days make you take off and say, fuck it, I'm done. I, I can't stand it. You just been off for all weekend. You know what I'm saying? People can have a bad week or a bad weekend. And I think, you know what I'm saying, like just because somebody have a bad week, bad weekend, it shouldn't change the now. These folks start having bad years, it might make you change a little bit, but the weeks and bad here, bad there. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't change your whole outlook of this together bond, which way you going. You know what I'm saying?
What do you do if your years are becoming bad? When you try and it's still nothing. Your years are considered bad. No change, no development, no love, affection, compassion, commitment, things like what you just said love was. So if you
Well,
didn't walk
I
away,
I
what
put
if your years come
it
bad?
I put it this way. If you in a relationship or a marriage or anything because of love, and that's the only thing keeping you together, love, you ain't gonna be together long anyway. Because, like I always say on this show, marriage and relationships and most of that stuff is not just about love. It's about business. It's about duty and all that stuff. You do your part, I do my part, and all that old type of stuff. So if people relying on love to keep them loving each other, because I even heard it, and we can Google this up. I heard it from President Obama wife. She said it was years that she didn't love Obama. You know what I'm saying? But duty wasn't there. They still together. Right? They can probably say, "Hey, I'm going this way, and I'm going on campaign this way. Oh, I'm going this way to do this and this." So they might be saying, "Okay, uh, sometimes people figure out a way to coexist." You know what I'm saying? Just why they made man caves. So the man get the hell out the house with the woman and they can stay together longer.
Now he got to get away from her.
Yep. And he'd rather be outside and he'd rather give her. It's just like
But
that.
how? No, that's what I don't understand. Why should there even be a man cave?
Well,
The man is
now
there
let me tell
to
you this.
love the woman.
Let me tell you this. I feel you on that because I was like this dude. I remember this dude told me. He said, like, oh man, you getting your man cave? He was like, man cave, this whole motherfucking house, my man cave. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, so it's according on what kind of dude it is. What type of what's name? Some dudes are less confrontational, or or it might be they sign or whatever, that they'd rather just have their own little space, own little space that they could go without leaving the house. And that's what that man cave probably for. Let me go out and set up having a pool table at the club, over there at the cafe or something. Let me put a pool table right here at the house, and my old lady know exactly where I'm at. I'm chilling. I'm having fun. Maybe a couple guys. We out here. We ain't in the house. We ain't goddamn it, acting up, messing up, and she feel like she got to clean up behind somebody. We outside, whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that man cave was for. Somebody can call. Is Roger over there? Yeah, he over there playing. Now you know that they doing out there. They doing out there. You know, and that woman girls come in, they go in the house, and everybody fine. They know where everybody is, but everybody have their little space and don't have to be up under people. Because I feel like the worst thing in the world is two people uh, that's forced to be up under each other, and they really don't like it. And I think that what how COVID broke up a lot of households, because a lot of men that was out there getting away, this and that, then they had to stay around the person all that time while a person, and both ways. The woman hearing all that, then Joker drinking, because everything was extra. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
COVID came, everything was extra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it was just it just it was a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying, during COVID, and I think a lot of breakups. So I'm thinking, how can people stay together? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to think about that. How can people actually stay together?
You have to be willing. And that's the problem. If you're not willing to stay, there are some people that stay together.
Mm,
Can you hear me? There are some people that stay together because they work together.
right.
And there are some people that stay together because somebody working. Somebody gotta work. But hey, if they call it quits, everything quit because everybody's gonna give up because it was nothing anyway.
Mm, I got you. I got you. Yeah. And you're right. And I just think I'm going to the next one. Go on. Hold on. Come on with it.
No.
Oh, hold on. Wrong thing. I done jumped out of the way. Hold on. Let me get this out of the way down. Dang, we got a lot of stuff. Go ahead.
One of the main qualities a woman wants in a man is honesty and reliability. That sounds fair. Is it gonna happen? I don't know about
Oh
that.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Oh,
easy.
it happen.
Oh,
Oh, it's
hold on.
easy.
I don't know about the uh I know reliability is very easy. Honesty is
A never getting a
no,
no go.
it's it's a little tricky. No, I think honesty is very wasn't it, because like when like if a woman call her man or whatever and say, "Hey, what you doing? Where you at?" and he'll say, "Oh, I'm right here, boop, boop, boop." I think it is a level of honesty that's there, that stays there. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like if you start asking certain questions, you're gonna get to a stage where you know anybody problem. Because I think if you ask a woman stuff, um, everybody got certain secrets or something they had, and I mean, hey, you might find out that this woman then find out that man was on crack. Men then find out they woman was on crack. I mean, it's so much stuff that can happen that you don't even know. A lot of people, some people didn't even know they was involved with a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, it's certain stuff that you might not know that you ain't never asked. And when you start poking around trying to find out stuff,
Another truth.
find out some shit, you be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
I really need to know this part.
Because shit, it's folks popping pills and doing all kind of stuff that a lot of people don't even know. And what really don't even believe, like, okay, I put it another thing, just like a woman finding out her man in the closet, or he you know, a lot of women, that's a that's a hurtful thing for a woman to just look up and you ain't know your man had some sugar in his tank, or that little bid he did in penitentiary, you ain't know he was tapping the wrong species or something. He got out and kept on tapping. I'm just saying. Okay, go ahead.
Love is being there through good and bad times with no complaints.
Yeah, I think I think that's love and commitment together right there. You know, when they said the love and commitment together, I think that's love
Mhm.
and commitment, because a lot of people would love somebody, but if you so easy to leave them, are you truly committed to that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if you want a person years and all that old kind of stuff, and yeah, and feel like 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 you said earlier, like you feel like ain't nothing going nowhere, ain't nothing moving, ain't nothing rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
There's certain situations you got to get yourself out of, and it don't matter what most people say. I put it this way: I lost a lot of relationships, um, um, cause they say sometimes you got to love them enough to let them go. So sometimes I seen it as a lot of people was better off, you know, with a dude that had the mental thing that a lot of people wanted. A lot of people want this special kind of love that's coming, and I have to admit, I have a little coldness about myself. You know what I'm saying? So you got to admit who you are. You are what you done been through. You know what I'm saying?
And
So,
it's for both parties, though.
huh?
That's
Uh,
for both parties.
yeah, yeah, because it's women that been through a lot of things.
Yeah.
I would, I would stack myself up to probably, like, you know how women that was up in the you know, that was raised, that was stripping at the strip club, this and that. I used to see how bad they got, you know, fucked up and this and that. And I always got along with them because, like, they had a certain thing against men. And I think, you know, and if you hurt bad enough, you know, men have a certain thing against some, you know, women sometimes. And it's kind of hard when you done seen so much. You know what I'm saying? When you've been in the underworld, or what I say, the
All
not,
right, Big Diddy.
not no, I'm saying not um the regular world, like the square world. You know what I'm saying? Like half of my life I ain't had no 9 to 5 job. So when you've been on the other side of the track so long and you done seen the other side of how people move and all that, it's kind of hard to have a lot of trust in certain type of areas. You know what I'm saying? Because you done seen so much. You know what I'm saying? So I think once your mind done see, it's just like a dude that's say a dude in the mafia. The dude in the mafia, no, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing this out here. A dude in the mafia done seen made men that was untouchable, but they was touched by made men getting together saying, hey, we gonna touch the so-called untouchable made man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you see how the game go. You can get taken out. It's just you're gonna get taken out by the people that you think that your brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know the people that's down with you, they gonna make a decision one day and say, you know what, he's no longer needed in our family. You feel what I'm saying? And that's a
Mhm.
hard thing to watch that action go, or say you the man that go and knock that man off, and you see how just a man, just one dude can have a bad day and he could kill 2 of his friends. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it just tell you life is ruthless sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead with that.
Yes, women can be satisfied, especially if he is a real man. Some men are by and in denial and miserable with themselves.
Uh-uh. Go ahead.
Love is one thing, unconditional love is another. Being in love is a different too. I'm just saying. That's in me too. But they call people like us low down for protecting ourselves first. She's just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, and Chantel, that's a good point. And that was a good point, Miss Howard too. Um, um, because you got to think about it. When you walk around, and sometimes you see some of the hardest dudes that used to be the hardest dudes on the street, and now they like men now, or they different now, or you know, it's a lot of things in this world that's flipped upside down. You know what I'm saying? It's like now we kind of living outside in a jail type culture or what's now. I remember when I was coming up and I used to look around and everybody had clean cuts and all that old stuff, this and that. And now I remember watching movies like, Jamaica and, Haiti and all that, and seeing Bomber Clyde, man, and all this old type stuff. Now I can walk down the streets of Jackson and see the same how dudes everywhere, this and that, just like we in Jamaica somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, so um, we might think that we might not be influenced by others, but you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like uh when you think about stuff back then, when you used to hear that thing, One Love, and all that reggae music and all that. I mean, a lot of us with the I Shot the Sheriff and all that stuff, we love that type of energy. We loved, and when weed and all that stuff got over there, people started loving weed. People people like to be calmed down. The world is so stressful. The
Yeah.
world is making us poor these days, because there's so much stuff that's happening. You know what I'm saying? And people are very stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
very interest, and I can tell that just looking at the presidential race and other kind of
Oh,
stuff.
that's the serious that's
You know,
going on.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, stuff is so serious now because I remember when we was coming up, you didn't tell nobody who to vote for. You just told people to vote. And now
Yep.
people actually getting on TV. That was a no-no. People on the TV never did tell you who to vote for. You didn't see no CNN talking about, oh, vote for Kamala, or this and that, like news anchors and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing is so bad because reason it's bad because if you work for the government or if you work for certain people and you do anything political and this and that, they be ready to fire you. But you
Yep.
can watch these people that supposed to be neutral on TV, rooting for a side or going for a
Yep.
side or a radio host. Back then, a lot of the Republicans, like this is the one that made the money. When you sit up there, like I put it away, they wonder why a lot of people don't sometimes vote or don't participate or do certain things because they don't want it to affect their money. A lot of people stay out the camera, stay out, don't have no what's name because guess what? You ain't gonna know a lot of people who they gonna vote for. I don't care what kind of color you see them on or whatever. You don't know who they gonna vote for when they get in that booth. You know,
Mm-hmm. You
they'll
don't
tell
know.
you anything. I remember when LeBron and everybody was running for Ohio, they just thought they had it because LeBron had just won championship in that town and all that stuff. And boy, they shut it down. They, they They bum rushed it. And next thing you know, the other joker won by a landslide. And I'm gonna tell you, it's like anything. It don't matter how it start. The
It's
real
how it's finished.
the real start seeping out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff starts seeping out.
Chantel said, I remember when the so-called straight men was liking fingers in their butts. I knew then they were on the DL, but other people nicknamed it being freaky. But fast forward 25 years later, everyone is coming out of the closet. I'm just saying.
Mm.
Dang.
Yeah, and look,
Sticking fingers in the butt.
and Chantel, I'm gonna put it one even more was name. I remember just a couple of years ago, even on this show, when everybody was talking about this real men wear pink and all that old type of stuff. And we starting to see a lot of these dudes were wearing pink for other reasons.
Advertisement.
They loving pink now. And
Oh
now
my goodness.
y'all wouldn't be looking at them crazy if they got on peach now. I told you a few years ago. Remember, I was telling you on the show when everybody was talking about real man wear pink. I said, hold on, let's not put that on the real man thing because I feel like I'm real and I ain't never just wrote no pink. And I don't think you got to wear pink to call yourself a real man. You know what I'm saying? Real man
Mm,
is your character, not your color of your clothes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They look at it.
They
And
said it was for breast cancer.
yeah, every month you catch a bunch of men wearing pink running down and was like, I don't care. And then all them old swagger dudes now, they got purses and stuff on their shoulders now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Now you look, you don't see no bunch of men walking around with pink on no more. It's enough men that's really wearing pink for the real reason now.
Well, it is October, breast cancer month.
what is
Cancer month.
Hold on, watch this. I'm gonna mess you up. What is October in Atlanta?
The same thing.
Yeah, the same thing every month. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me see. Mm. She said, nah, they are outside now. I'm telling you that. So, I don't have no listen, I don't have no beef with them or nothing, let them do them. But I just be telling jokers. Everybody laughed at me, called me crazy. I remember when I got in a whole argument on this show one time with a joker talking about you ain't no real man if you don't wear no pink and all that. Yeah. How many of y'all men wear pink now?
Lord.
Oh. Uh-oh. Go ahead.
What is October at Crown Motel, Rainbow and Mustang? Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I remember back in the day, that was the spots, boy. A joker didn't have enough money for a real good room, a hot $10. Give him 8 and arm too.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying, man. Joker, man, them Jews, boy, they started the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Because they made half and half hotels. They was the first one doing the half and half thing because you got to think about it. I
What's
remember.
the half and half?
Okay, you remember how they make a house and they cut it in half and it's like a
Mhm.
rooming house? Nah, they was making rooming houses out of a motel. Cause think about it, if every hour you paying $12, $12, $12, they getting way more money than that room that you had to do. Um, uh, what's that? Now that's something I would have loved to saw my older sister get into. I think if she ran something like that, when it got her a little hotel that you just hourly and this and that, clean a room and all that good stuff and make that money over and over and over all day. They were making room money every 4 hours. They making the whole room money. Rooms back in the day was going for $44 for the whole night. $39.99 for Motel 6 right there on 55.
We see you know.
Yes, I do. And and now you could go down to the motel and get I think hour. They would back then they used to do an hour, 2 hours. You get 2 hours room for $12, $14.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
So
but
like
think
the
about it,
Mustang and Crown, you can get a room for a couple of hours for like $15.
right? So think about this here. If you get it for a couple of hours, 15, 15, 15, 15, you got to think about it. In 4 hours, you done made the whole room thing for the whole night already.
Mm.
All them people that keep on going in there and changing them sheets out and washing them sheets, all they did is stayed in there washing them sheets. So, you know, I hate to get on that. Let me see.
No.
The
The only place that is missing now is Baker's Motel and Club Patio. Wait a minute now. What the club got to do with it, Chantel?
no, both of them were right beside each other.
Baker's. What was Baker's? Was
They,
that
they
on
were right,
TV?
they were right, it was right beside Club Patio.
Yeah.
It was
Where was that?
it was a motel on the strip.
Okay, okay.
It was a motel right there beside the Club. Now I don't know. I'm thinking that's Baker's because I don't know if Baker's was the. Nah, Baker's wasn't it. That was called a
So
high.
the strip on 49.
You said what?
The strip on 49.
The strip was
Off of
what
49, like
yeah,
that
what
isn't
CP
there anymore.
that
Okay.
shouts out to JT Junkyard, the street that run beside JT Junkyard on 49. Yeah, it's a dead street now, but it used to be the patio club and everything. That when JI
And
used
a
to have.
motel was there.
Yep, JI used to have the patio club and it was a club right beside it.
As you said, Chantel, that closet couldn't hold all of them.
Right. They had the bus up at that thing. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you when all of them came out the closet. When R. Kelly did 12 play.
Did you put that on R. Kelly way in
You
Chicago?
remember when he was making all them videos?
One
And,
of those
and
videos fun. I was so tickled, but not
man,
knowing what was really
man,
going on.
he had midgets coming out the closet and everything. Look, she said big face. I'm telling you now, when R. Kelly made 12 play, and they talking about the preacher and this and that, and people were like, "Oh Lord."
She said, "I'm appalled that you are familiar with such places, sir." He know. Really.
But I'm telling you, when that joke said 12 play, it was over. Well. It was over.
Everybody was waiting to see what the next
Man,
episode
I'm talking
would
about it.
come
I ain't,
out.
I ain't gonna even
Wasn't
lie.
that something?
I ain't gonna even lie. I was selling CDs. I was selling.
And
I was
I
selling them
was
damn
dying.
12
I was
plays.
trying to see.
Every time they came out, I was selling them joints.
I was trying to see.
Oh, shoot. I'm just saying. Come on with that next.
So now women are encouraged by these influences to battle a man and outdo him and want a metro man or a more domesticated one. This is natural instincts to find a man. Oh my God. You did with all this domesticated and
Yeah. Read it one more time so they can do.
so now women are encouraged by these influences to belittle a man, outdo him, and want a metro man, which I'm trying to see what is a metro man, or a domesticated one that is interfering with their natural instincts to find a man. And that's the problem. We shouldn't even be out here finding men. They should find us because we are the helpmate to the man. So why should the man not be out here finding
But
us?
see, that is.
Why are we still
Hold
out here
on,
looking
Mike.
for men?
Ain't women are encouraged now to belittle men?
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
No, I don't know anything about it.
Oh Lord. Hold on, go ahead with the
That's when the nickel bags came out too on the green side.
what up, Michael Bailey up in there? He's hands up in that thing.
Micah, where you been?
Man, shots
You
out to my
still
boy.
on this thing?
He in a whole nother state. He done retired and things and all this.
Oh Lord, that's
He
the
ain't
problem.
driving,
You need to
he
come
ain't
on
driving,
back to the
he ain't
work
driving
life or something.
long.
That's the only
He
way
ain't,
we can see you.
he ain't driving that long range no more.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
he done shut it down.
Okay.
Somebody got to do it. But
What's up, Mike?
you don't think women are encouraged to belittle men? Now?
Mm, I think women are more encouraged not to have a man.
Tell
Yeah.
Mike the subject. So Mike know all about this subject here.
Okay, Mike. Hey, Mike. We're talking about what is love and can any woman be satisfied? In 2024, is 2024 built on love, or we are all in trouble? So where are we? That's what we're trying to see. So what is love? Can you satisfy a woman? And the only thing when you say satisfy a woman, the first thing comes, they think sexual. So is the satisfaction coming just for sexual or what?
When I think
Anyway,
satisfy a woman, I just think, oh no, can't be done. I don't think about no damn
well,
sexual.
why not? These dudes right here talking about they got this big
Oh,
stuff that
I had to jump on that thing. Look what's name. Hell no.
that's not true.
He said, sorry, sister, but these Jezebels done ruined it for most of good men. I'm telling you now, they done ruined most good men.
Well,
Because
they accepted it. That's the problem.
uh,
Men have men have a lot of control,
can I
but they think what they top.
no listen, what you just said, all that was false. Men have
Um,
less control. Women have more control when it comes to that because they know what men want. And let me tell you something. Every time a woman come out the house, she know what to put on according on how she feeling that day and how much
right.
attention, how
And
much
how to get it right.
she want. Yep.
So
She know
so
how to
tell
cut.
me,
She know how to cut her bra, what's name, push up bra, earrings, makeup. She know what girdle to put on to make her look 2 times smaller. She know everything to do. That she know the heels if it's bill time. She know how to put them heels on and go to the club and get that bill money. They know everything it
what I'm
is.
saying. So do you blame women for working to do this, or what? Are
No,
men are
women
not? Listen, let me tell you.
cutting.
So these
Honey,
men out here, they are so strong. They the head of the household. You running thing, you orchestrating everything in the household. But all you gotta do is have a weak moment of a woman popping it and pushing it and all this stuff, and it's over with. So I'm asking, so who is the stronger vessel, the man or the woman?
we all know the man are the physical strongest.
Okay, we saying physical. So
Uh,
physical is all men have for us. So we have nothing else but strength. So everything else we sold out. So men ain't nothing but strength to us. So
no,
when we do that, it's a problem.
what it is it's according on what kind of man you run into.
Now
But
it's a cord on.
no, I mean, or do you think all women the same?
Oh, I didn't say nobody was
Oh,
the
hold on,
same. You didn't hear that.
I just
You
want to
did not
narrow
hear
it
me
down.
say that.
No, I just want to
I
throw that
don't
out
think
there.
all women are the same, and I don't think all men are the same.
Okay, so
But
when
you just said if a
I
woman
start
come out
saying,
there and pooch it up and stick it out where it needs to be, like men gonna fall for it. Do
some men
all
ain't
men fall
look,
for it?
some men ain't gonna fall for it. They're gonna say go
Okay.
girl. They're gonna say go girl and slap on the butt.
Oh, so that's the only men that don't fall. That's the only men that don't fall.
I don't know. There's a lot of men that fall, and it's a lot of men that get up. You know how they say. I remember that D Wade commercial. It said fall 6 times, get up 7. All right, come on with it.
Nobody cares no more. Just do a 21 verse. Be finished.
Hmm.
I Mr. Wrong. Life is good cause Mr. Right get
Fucked
fucked
over.
over. Oh.
Well, and that's sadly, but a lot of men feel like that. Feel like the good guy get fucked over too. I mean, what it is what I told you. When you've been down and deep in the jungle and you seen how many men get fucked over and things, you see it. I mean, you see the detail shots.
Chantel said women are so weak these days. Their mindset is to keep using their ass and titties for everything Until now, we have a lot of women, all ass, no brains. I'm just saying.
Mm.
He's still gonna look at another woman. Men like multiples.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, they fool with multiples. These cum buckets are deep in the streets. The men or the women, Chantel? Who the cum buckets on your senses? The men or the women are both of
Might be both on us.
them. Both of them make you sleepy.
All right, come on with that.
They want both type of men in the same package, which is extremely rare to find. What
Mm.
package? What's
Uh,
the package?
I'm finna do it. Bam. Go ahead. Read the next.
In fact, I don't think it's realistic to expect to find a man like this, a super feminine or a feminized macho man. They simply don't. The words didn't exist, so I
Super,
know the man doesn't exist.
bro, super feminine man or a feminist
That's not a
macho,
super
macho
feminine
man.
man. That's a super fem man or a
Fem,
feminized,
no, a feminist macho man.
a feminist macho man. See, those words don't exist, so I know the
Yeah,
man
they
thing.
do.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that like what he's saying in so many words that people want a feminist man and a macho man all in the same thing, and they cannot cooperate. They cannot be the same. Like like I joke a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I say, oh, I'm a feminist, and I think every woman can do anything a man can do, you know what I'm saying? But, realistically, you know what I'm saying? I know that I'm halfway playing with a lot of stuff, but at the same time, okay, put it out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the type of man that women are raising now, oh yeah. A lot of women can do what them jokers can do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But once them dudes start building up their man body, getting a man mind and all this stuff, they gonna change. They gonna be different. They ain't gonna be able to be led by a woman and stuff like that. He gonna lash back. He gonna retreat. He ain't gonna be in that same energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of women want. They want men to be docile now. They want men not to talk back. Women want to be able to raise their voice at men, and men don't raise their voice back. And they don't realize testosterone and stuff that's in men refuse to let a man sometimes back down. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And that's why I say all the time that a woman shouldn't ever be arguing back and forth with a man. Shouldn't. I don't even care if she the boss. All she need to tell him, hey, you either gonna do this or you're not. You can leave or you can be fired. But to sit there and have a screaming match like she gonna beat his ass, all she gonna do is fuck around and start something that ain't gonna work right. You feel what I'm saying? It's not a winnable situation. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna shoot the dude or some bullshit like that, or it gonna be some shit. What you think?
Okay.
All right, come on with the next.
Okay. There was a need for more equal rights for women prior to the 1960s. But the second wave of radical feminism has been encouraged, brainwashed in the last 35 years, and it has been nothing but destruction.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, what people don't realize is equality is more of a myth. It's always stuff that women can do better than men, and men can do better than women.
And I agree.
And what it is just like we said about the thing, people got to stay in their duties. People stay over here like you got more women. They're gonna be more nurturers, able to take care of children better and deal with that whang whang all that. Because if a man was over preschool or something, or it wouldn't sound nothing like it'll sound. Uh, you
They
know,
want a lot of children to cry.
yeah, but they'll be having fun. They can be playing, but they ain't gonna be able to do all that crying. I caught myself the other day, and my dad little thing seen a little boy cry. We don't do that. He shut up too. I mean, it just something about it. Like that's why they don't have no incidents at that all boys school in Chicago where they got men over them, uh, training them how to be men and this and that because they don't have incidents like that because women let kids be, leaning on kids where kids just they steady trying their mama, steady trying their mama. See, men ain't gonna let them cross them 2-3 lines from the door.
Mm-hmm.
Once you cross the second line, you already about to get knocked across. You just ain't seen it coming yet. You know what I'm saying? If I
Yeah.
got a child and if I tell them twice, the third time I'm gonna be rapping them. There ain't gonna be I'm screaming at them at the top of my lungs. And when I see women just screaming, just about to catch a heart attack, I'm like, why? People forget what belts was made for. They made like you pull out a belt when I was growing up. The whole room just got quiet. He just pull out a belt or a switch, and the whole room just,
They
huh?
trying to say who about to get this?
And what you needed us to do? You know what I'm saying? Like like they don't know what this. I mean, it's the same thing when a dude somewhere and Joker pull out a gun. Either you got some fool talking about shoot me, pal. Just like my brother got shot one time. Shots out to my brother.
No, Lord.
I'm gonna call him out, man.
Don't do
Yeah,
it.
I'm just telling the truth, man. If you do something dumb around me, I'm gonna call you out. My brother got shot right in front of me. He told the joke to shoot him, and he shot. So
Well, you didn't give the rest of the story.
no, the rest of the
Oh,
story is
okay.
not up for our conversation.
I'm just saying. Tell us everything. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Uh-uh. We're gonna give you the quick version. Go ahead with that.
So when people never had an example of a real man before, they don't know that. That's how a lot of BS starts with domestic violence cause I just said the same thing last week and people said I was wrong, shaking my dang on head, but that's what started those ass kicking. They witnessed the women in their family get from talking crazy to a man, so it's a sense of normality to these
Right,
low, slow ass women.
right. And see, I was I'm gonna tell you, I was talking to a lady the other day, and she was an old lady. And she started a little screaming match and oh, we equal and this and that. I'm like, where? Where? Because I just say, let's arm wrestle. Man, we can shut that shit down right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, I mean, uh, look, I'm not the strongest man in the world. But I bet you the strongest woman in the world have a time just trying to wrestle me down. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, what I'm trying to say is, on the average, Most women don't want none of these problems when it coming from a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't. Like I tell my grandson, I ain't gonna chew my cabbage twice. That mean? What does that mean?
You ain't gonna tell. I ain't gonna tell you twice to do something. That's what he mean. He's saying once he say something, he put that food in his
And
mouth.
it's
He
over
ain't gonna
with.
tell no more now.
He said he ain't gonna chew his cabbage twice.
He said a woman the same thing. He said he said he tell this woman the same thing too. Go ahead.
So that's why I just gonna do it and go to jail. If I put myself in that situation, that's why I just gonna do it and go to jail
But
if
you
I
know what
put myself.
I told somebody the other day. I said I was realizing one thing, and you sort of try to realize what made you change, and I think what made me change is um, you got to adjust and you got to evolve or die out. It's like anything, like the phone, the cell phone, the everything. Everything that evolved, car, cell phone, everything that you what's name, food, everything that evolved. And if you don't evolve with the time, you'll get left behind. You know what I'm saying? And so when I say about evolving out here in the streets, it's like knowing how to move and knowing how to talk if you want to stay around. See,
Mm.
a lot of these women that's doing all this rah rah and a lot of these men that doing all this rah rah, they ain't gonna be around long because all you got to do is bark at the wrong person wrong, and you might get clapped. You might have caught them on the wrong day. You might have could have fussed at them any other day. They would have been like, "Psst, go on, good." You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I remember somebody, a woman, went in on a dude just the other day, and I guess she didn't know that his mama was in the hospital dying.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? And she went off and this and that. And if it wasn't for somebody getting in between them and keeping the the dude from just about ready to kill the girl, because then the girl tried to up a pistol on the dude, and she don't. And I guess people don't realize, like, dudes don't have small pistols, and then dudes are live wire. By the time a woman be talking about nigga ass shoot you, you done been shot 3 times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
was telling somebody today, I don't play no, I was talking to my sister. She was talking about or she needs to start going to the gun range or whatever, whatever. And I said, I done been around because we were talking about quiet dudes. I said, I done been around quiet dudes. And I done been around quiet dudes and seen them at, I was talking to this quiet dude at the barber shop. And he pulled out a video and showing me how he be shooting at the gun range. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at him. He taking that thing out. Ding, 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 ding. I'm like, oh, nah. I don't want no problem with these quiet niggas because some of these dudes, you just don't know. And I was saying the other day, you don't know who out here got Miss martial arts background. You don't know who out here got boxing background,
Hmm.
jiu-jitsu, karate. You don't know who a black belt or wasn't. You don't know who a war vet. You don't know these people. See what women have failed to realize that when you start talking to men like every man is the same, that's where you get in trouble with. You know,
Hmm.
when you start disrespecting everybody, like you can put everybody in the same boat. See, you might grab the wrong person on the wrong day, and it's over. And
Yeah.
you don't realize that is really how people die. fucking with the wrong person on the wrong day at the wrong
Um,
time. That's how you end up smelling. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So, and I just be trying to tell people sometimes you got to realize you don't know what kind of mood this person in front of you. You know what I'm saying? You
no, you
talking
don't.
crazy to somebody and you don't know what the hell going on in their head right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go read this.
And say you don't know who used to be a real criminal out here either. You
Right,
don't.
right. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying?
Fooling with them Republicans, they don't check hook me up for real, for real.
He said they done hooked me up for real, for real. See, and I ain't going to even speak on that because I know we don't want to get into that political too much on here. But like I said, some people try to put money in your pockets. Some people want you to be begging for them for the rest of your life. And I'm just going to leave it there. You know what I'm saying? Like when people don't want you to make money and they want to just give you stuff and have you stuck in the same place, it's just a bad idea sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I can understand like giving vets and giving people that got stuff wrong with them and all that old kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They disabled and stuff like that. But people got to realize um um some people like I'm gonna touch on this and I'm gonna be off that. Donald Trump just held a whole thing for an hour talking to the Bloomberg or whatever people about money, about tariffs and all this stuff about the ship tariffs and all that. He did a whole hour talking to people, and I challenge that I ain't seen Camilla do a whole hour nowhere talking to nobody that's really talking about no business. She gonna start talking about her family. And she was on the show the other day. She was showing people her pictures. I've never seen a president candidate showing people their pictures. That's what you tell we done got into some soft shit. A woman running, she's so worried about her grandchildren. Look at my picture when I was in high school. What? She actually was on a talk show showing her pictures. Like, I've never seen a president candidate do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, women are not focused on the same thing that a lot of men focus on business and making stuff work and this and that. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? And the stuff gonna get shot down. She talking about proposing because she said something about giving. They going on a thing trying to get males and black men. There wasn't that. They were talking about I'm gonna give you $20,000 to start a business. Ain't no Congress gonna vote that we gonna give only black men $20,000 to start their own business. This is not passing through the House or nothing like that. If you put a bill out there like that, that's just about illegal. You know what I'm saying? To just say it like that, to put it in that kind of perspective anyway. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. What's up, Tamara? Up in his house. This thing. Patty said, go ahead.
You better you better go to work like me. I ain't giving a mug nothing for free. I'm at work right now. Fuck a bum on the street, motherfucker. Say it might be Jesus. Well, Jesus better put the carpenter skills to work.
Well, I'm gonna tell you now. Now these days we in a super type recession type thing. But years like this, what recession is, out of recessions and stuff is when people really kind of sometimes hit it big. They go out there while everything messed up and try to grab some stuff and try to work it while everything fucked up. And once everything come back around, you can get on top. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Read it.
As a mother who has a child in that inform, she can go on about her business for real, because our soldiers got to come home.
Mm. I tell you one thing, I'm half-ass scared for my brother to go back across that seas now because they acting like they about to run World War III out here. Go ahead. Our last subject right there. Go ahead.
So men are constantly belittled in the media, etc., to keep them down as they stand up for family values and ask to pay rises for their family, etc. Ladies, do you think it's right? Don't be influenced. So men are constantly being belittled
Yeah,
in the media?
yeah. It's
Really?
the same thing. And you know what? And what make it so bad, we had this same thing up from last week, right? Obama come out couple days ago and started telling black men that they ain't right or they what they call it man what they call it when they say the man don't want the women to what's name it kind of what they call it, not when you kind of say the man is kind of
The
like
head of the,
believe
the head,
men believe men should rule, what they call it
head of the household?
no, when they think the man should rule, period. It's kind of like they call him something, a man, something. But
Dominant? I don't know.
well, whatever they had Obama sitting up there putting black men down, telling black men if you don't, uh, uh, you voted for me. Back in this, it was 95%. Y'all voted for me. This and that, and telling me, oh, is you not voting for her because you a woman? You scared to see a woman leading you or something like that? And 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 I'm gonna tell you, back in the day, and this is just crazy. Back in the day, people would never tell you who to vote for. They'll just
You
tell you
saying
to
like the
vote.
patriarchy?
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, but but I, uh, um, I know women often call men narcissists. But what else do they call men? I mean, what they call men when they think men trying to be dominant or something?
That's the word now. Narcissist. That's what they say.
But anybody can be a narcissist though. Uh, I think we just we get into stuff like that so much that we just point a finger at certain people, and we try to make it be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm trying to think what is that, but yeah, Obama did that, and I was very offended that he was telling people, because a black people should, like vote Democratic. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like people can't think for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like they mad because people, just don't want to just vote blindly and all that. And and then That woman Candace Owens is not playing. She came out and she even came out with some new stuff. She went and dug in Obama. Boy, he went to school in Indonesia and he was born in Kenya. And and it's just a trip when people would be saying all that, but they're trying to make it seem like people were being racist by saying that people question, was he American or this and that. But it's like they making it seem like both for Obama, and I'm just gonna keep it real right now for just a split second. Obama and Kamala was groomed to just about try to be a president because both of them was not necessary. Their family, both of them family, not from both of them. Daddy wasn't from this country, wasn't from the United States. Um, they wasn't exactly raised. Both of them were raised by a white mother, because even Camilla's mother was considered white when she was here. She's registered as a Caucasian before she died. So it's so what's the name that they really never came up with people. You never look at their background history. Like like when have you really seen Obama daddy? Like they brung Obama daddy and put him in front of face. You ever seen a picture with Obama with his daddy or his daddy anywhere? Have you seen a picture with Kamala with her daddy anywhere? See, we don't see. A lot of men got critical thinking. I sit up here and think about stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people ain't thinking just the little stuff. You don't even see no picture with them and they real family nowhere. You know what I'm saying? No dad is around. But then they want us to sit up here and they put a person in front and say, "Oh, look at him. He's black enough for you." But they not black as in culturally. They wasn't raised in the city with us. They didn't raise with no friend. All them been politicians just all their life. They didn't come up out of a city and was there. They brung Obama from Hawaii that went to school in Anesia and elementary and a little bit of I'm trying to think a little bit of. I'm trying to think. Was it a little bit of high school? I don't know if it was high school, but I know it was elementary. I don't know. But I'm just saying he spent 8 years over in Indonesia schooling before he even came to Hawaii. And it's like it's kind of crazy how all these people come from all these different lands, fathers from different lands and things, but we don't have no black person that got a black father, what I'm saying, around here that's running. It's like they put what they want in front of us and they say, look, they put the press on them and they make them a hero, make them this and that. Other than that, you don't know one black brother that grew up with now one of them and said, "Oh yeah, I've been knowing him since they was 5. I've been knowing him since he was 3." You ain't heard now person get on now TV station and say something like that. Oh, I've been knowing him all my life. You feel what I'm saying? We've been giving people, you know what I'm saying? And we just foolish enough to take it and just run with it, and then they can tell them the next best thing, and we just run with it. Because all they got to do is put Steve Harvey, DL Hoogan, all these little Ricky Smiley, all these little old go dudes, go dudes out here, a couple of stars, and they push their name, and then we supposed to line up and get behind them, and we don't know nothing about them, and we don't know now one of their real friends that they grew up with, nobody that they hang out with that they're a real friend. What friend did you know Obama even got outside of politics? Never heard it. Kamala, never heard it. And she been married before she got married the last time that they scrubbed on her. I just found out that today. She been married. She got married in Canada. So it's so much stuff coming out that Joker don't. People don't even realize she was raised in Canada. I mean, these people ain't these people been groomed, sent to America, and then just pushed in front of us, and we just run with it. We don't know damn friend. You can't Google a damn friend and say they known them 10 years straight. Not now. Now they know anything about them when they were young, on up to any part of their life. You never heard it. I just about think Kamala just about a CIA plant. That her family worked for the government over there in Jamaica. And was not. So I'm just saying this is can't be a coincidence how all these folks getting pushed in front of us, and these folks are not just they're not really black like that. Now one of them really black like that. Now one of them got a full American daddy from here. Now one of them. Now one of them. Mama was from here. It's just funny how this stuff just happened. Just both of them got a white mom. Both of them got a daddy from one from Kenya, one from Jamaica, and the other one say he wasn't no Ramafar, no smoking weed Jamaican. He was like another, like his family owned slaves or whatever. The Kamala family. So it's just something else with this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? This stuff, these folks have so much money and they just thrown in front of us. And they just groom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, one minute over here. Is I'm right here? Bam. Go ahead.
Chantel said people need to know the game. They ran on us. The plan was to get our men out of our household, and the Democrats did that. I remember we all voted. Republican was just that great. But after that, here we are now voting with the enemy. I'm just saying.
Mm,
That's what Chantel said.
yeah. I mean, we just got to figure out we got to figure out uh we know the media always lied to us. We know the media was just about just like the FBI. They controlling what we hear, controlling what they give us. You know what I'm saying? They tell us what to believe. You know what I'm saying? And see, we done push back from the media. So a lot of people in the spaces, like I know men pulled away first. Men was on YouTube and all that, doing their own news coverage, especially when all that the black stuff was going on and this and that. Like they can't hide a lot of stuff from us because a lot of people don't look at regular news no more. We usually get our news from black people that's on the ground somewhere else. Oh,
Our
I'm on
social media.
social media. They on the ground doing their own work. That see the news can't steer us another way and stuff like they used to. Because we got people on the ground everywhere, man. They over here doing this, this and that. And see, that's what they didn't plan on. They didn't plan on us being so smart at one time that we are just about run our own media companies all over the place. You know what I'm saying? ESPN and some of these top networks are suffering because people got their own sports shows and all that stuff. Black people telling how they want to tell it. Sports shows. Having advertisers come through their platform. You got Shannon Sharp that's getting more views than ESPN. You know what I'm saying? Get more views than all these big what's name? You know what I'm saying? I was looking at uh Shannon Sharp show one time, and I seen that it was 40K watch. 40,000 people watching live. That's almost unheard of. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they used to talk stuff about Kevin Samuels, and Kevin Samuels like up to like 7,000, some stuff like that. And that was a whole lot then. And Shannon Sharp then broke the mold. You know what I'm saying? 40,000. I'm talking about on a slow night, he be starting off with 12K. And so it's a whole nother thing out here, going on. And once you take over, see, I'm gonna tell you, you remember back in the day when we said we wanted our own media so we could tell the truth. Bill Cosby was trying to get his own media company when they killed his son and all that stuff when he was trying to buy NBC and all that.
Yeah.
So at the same time, we basically got our own media now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got people like Cameron and Mace got their own show. It is what it is, and all that stuff. Shouts out to that show because they took our slogan. We had that a long time ago. It is what it is. Fuck it, that was our slogan. We had fuck it on it. Yeah, but that just show you how media done change where we telling our own stories now. And people mad because they can't control the story no more. We telling our own story. The people getting on live, they telling what's going on with the hurricane and all that. It ain't no Katrina no more where the news people try to control stuff and all that. Everybody got cell phone. They sit them there, look at this. Look, ain't no police down here. Ain't no help. We need help. We need this. We telling our own story now with everything. So they got to tell the truth. When they get on the news, they try to be first. They get on the news and almost lying sometimes, telling people wrong names and everything because they trying to be before we put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Come by the
Yep.
time they get to the scene, we done already shared it 1,500 times.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, it's the same thing with roadblocks and anything else. They trying, but they can't do it. They can't control us no more. And that's the problem. This whole thing about control, now they trying to control us by if we say the wrong thing on the media, trying to block it. The certain people just like they done blocked and hindered my page a couple times. They try to block anybody that's making any kind of substance that can tell people, what's really going on out here.
Yeah, that's true.
So I go through it too many times with them blocking stuff that I'm doing or slowing me down or before I even put something out. Like I can write a post and before I put it out, they done snatched up, gave me a warning. This go against our standards. And it could be a joke, anything. It was false information or whatever they be trying to say, falsified information and this and that or that. They trying to control so much stuff that you can't even say. The stuff that I could say just 3-4 years ago, can't even say it now. They slowly controlling what we say, what's name, by punishing us, saying, "Oh, you say that? Well, we'll take your page away for a day. We'll take your page away for a couple of days." You know what I'm saying? They know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just think we just got to do better. And like I said, uh, I want your final thoughts, and then I'm gonna give my final thoughts. I want your final thoughts, kind of like what you think love is, and can a woman be satisfied in
Okay.
2020?
Well, since you are off your political reviews and your rants and stuff, so fine. Let's talk about the subject we were discussing tonight.
Bro,
So, when I talk about love, I think love is just what we've been discussing. It's just like a feeling or an emotion towards something strongly. So you love in your way, however you love, your love for food, people, things, whatever it may be. Okay, no problem. So when I talk about can a woman be satisfied? Yes, she can. But of course, a man would probably divert from it and say, no, she can't be satisfied. So, okay, that's fine. But I think a woman can be satisfied. Um, and a lot of times it doesn't even take a lot. Like men say sometimes it doesn't take a lot for men. It doesn't take a lot for women. We can be satisfied. And it's only little things, but it is what it is.
okay. You through?
I'm done.
Okay. All right. Well, my little last flap like that is only reason I think a man can't satisfy a woman because it's in her head how she can be satisfied, not in his. And most time he has no idea because it might change from time to time. Like this might satisfy her one day and it don't satisfy her another day. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's with life. Like sometimes you want ice cream, sometimes you want cake, sometimes you want ice cream and cake. So sometimes anybody can be satisfied in a day, oh, this and that. Then the next day they can get everything they want and it still wasn't up to that satisfaction.
Gratification. Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think love is one of them feelings um, that it make you go crazy because you can't figure it out. It's so many meanings, it's so many ups and downs, it's so many ins and outs to love. And I think love to me is the ultimate. I think we got to really dial down love and let it be what it is. It's something for the moment, and sometimes we just got to realize love don't last forever. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this climate, it don't last forever like it was told us back in the day. Back in the day, our love used to last forever. You used to feel it that it lasts forever, but it really didn't. See, even back then, a lot of women hated their husbands. A lot of husbands hated hated the women, and they had the same problems they had now. They just had a more duty to marry this woman, even if they was gonna go out and be with this other woman or this or that. They had married it, and this same thing women. They had married that man, all be with them, and they still had Jody over here doing ins and outs.
If you married,
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of married people that
well, that's the thing.
they find out even
Communication
to
and
this
commitment.
day that the kids ain't there. This is women right now that been married 20 years and that man don't even know that child ain't his. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And they'll take it to the grave long as he don't take a blood test or nothing. And what they doing now with the new stuff they doing in Memphis, like you can't even, they ain't even putting it, they putting it where the man, if you married or not, you got to have a blood test if you gonna put your name on the birth certificate.
And that should be so.
They
And
make
I
it
agree.
where
It should be mandatory.
every child that you want to put your name on the birth certificate in Memphis. It's women moving from Memphis right now because no.
You ain't right.
His motherfucking girls in there talking about peace out. I'm here to Mississippi, motherfuckers. They done changed the laws in that motherfucker. And you know what? And it's like anything. It's gonna be hard at first because we're gonna uncover some truth that gonna make people just holler because you used to watching a man, take 4-5 years to find out his heels, and now it's gonna be fresh born, fresh everything. He gonna find out if it's his or not.
Say that should be a problem.
Yeah,
if you're gonna put this baby on this man, I don't think it should be a problem for a test.
Yeah,
I don't feel like it should be a problem.
Yeah.
But my main thing is, if you're with somebody, you want to be with them, work it out. I feel like you can go in a situation, whatever it is, communicate with the person. That's one thing people don't have. They don't have communication. They feel like the thrill just have to be like the fair. You come for this thrill that come once a year, and you still just got to play and make you feel better. It make you feel strong in your manhood or your femalehood or whatever you got. Some people mind aren't subtle anymore to be consistent in anything. And it's always for selfish gain. Everybody want to gain what they can do to make themselves feel okay. What can I do to be all right with me? I need this person to satisfy me this way. It's still you wanting something from somebody else. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I think we finally put this love thing to bed, and
is it sleep?
We'll come up with a good subject next week to come back this one here because this was pretty good, and we had to do it twice, but at least we was able to get through the stuff this time.
Oh, okay.
You good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, how we went out is how we going. How we came in is how we going out. That part. We'll see y'all next Tuesday. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate everybody for watching. All that good stuff. Good night, y'all. Go on till I'm 6 feet. I'm coming full on repeat. Right away. Probably some report emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get back. Go on till I'm 6 feet. I'm coming full on repeat.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? Listen, Linda. Listen.
Okay, what?
Listen.
Got him! Got him!
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at it.
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
Bye, Felicia. Y'all stand.
And we'll see y'all later next week, Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Be there or be square. We'll see y'all later. How they say? Peace.